If the earth is flat, why are my feet curved? When you order online. When it arrives. To all the kids who never found their name on a keychain. Students who don't know more examples, etc. Time traveler moves a chair, the timeline. Me, trying to print an essay 73 seconds before the school bus arrives. Printer, I missed the part where that's my problem. The Air Force pilot in Move is showing a thumbs up, his mate able to see him from 50,000 feet below. Pirates 300 years ago, we kill people and then drink wine from their skull. Pirates nowadays, downloads games and movies for free. Hey, can I get a date? That's sweet, but I have a BF. What? Hey, can I get a date? 9th. Thanks. My 20s, 1920s, 2020s, the Great Depression. Dad, since you're legal drinking age we can have a drink together. Bartender, sees me, the usual, dad and me. Some girl, flirts with me, doesn't get it. Also me 10 years later. I bought a wooden whistle but it wouldn't whistle, so I bought a steel whistle but it steel wouldn't whistle, so I bought a lead whistle but it steel wouldn't let me whistle. The Pope after you choose pets over children. Korean pop equals K-pop, Japanese rock equals J-rock, Portuguese artists, I'm doing my part. Uranus. Rs. Cardi B when she has to write a verse without me trying to cut off torn and masturbation. My weird is making me hon almost all the time. Watch torn, send a random girl a d-pic, hon guys on the internet. Do you have any history of mental illness in your family? My brother bought an NFT. Girls never nailed a single course. People explaining how the character I said was hot is a literal effing child. Me who is also a literal effing child. Effers took the toilet. Can't she in Detroit? My pillow. Me. My blanket. Literally millions of people dying in a movie. Okay, the main character's dog dies. No one. People in math problems. When your shogun says it's time for a military raid, but your wife says it's time to walk the cat. MFs took the disc, can't even play Detroit. Me opening my eyes to see I have 2 minutes left before my alarm clock goes off. 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, can I get the original version please, without the toothpaste? Things I studied, things on the exam. Me, I want a cat. Mom, your room doesn't fit a cat's house. Me. Girls looking at me after getting so they lost their taste. It took a while but finally humans became dumb enough to teach robots how to use guns. Jesus sealing the deal for all hotels to have his book in the bedside drawer. Son, you need a girlfriend. Why? 22 was 2000 years ago. When you Google the lyrics from your favorite song and realize you have been singing nonsenses for 6 months. I'm the Oracle, I can answer any question you ask. What FPS and resolution do humans see the world in? Any question but that. Nintendo when you emulate a game that they stopped selling and haven't mentioned in over 10 years, so you have chosen death. I can't. I cannot. I do not have the ability to can. The mobile game ad. The actual game. How I feel in a hoodie. How I look in a hoodie. When your sarcasm is so advanced people think you're stupid. The problem of being faster than light is that you can only live in darkness. How I feel after talking politely to someone who was rude to me. Who would win? Light from a 5 billion year old star burning at 5778 Kelvin. One flippy boy. My third. My white blood cells. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Me trying to hear and enjoy Spider-Man. MFs that won't stop clapping and wooing every 10 seconds. Non-anime watchers, anime watchers. Challenge complete. How did we get here? Guy gets into cold water. His If you say orange slowly out loud, it sounds like gullible. Until we meet again. Plants evolve all sorts of harmful toxins like caffeine, cocoa, capsaicin and to avoid getting eaten by mammals and birds. Humans. Joke's on you. I'm into that shit. Me turns the handle to make the shower a little cooler. The shower. Welcome to the Himalayas. Females with depression. Males with depression. Welcome to hell. Land of 1000 tortures. Prepare yourself, for I shall step upon you and crush your meager form. Oh, for F's sake. The weekend, the month, the century. God created the ocean so we would never run out of fresh water to drink. God. Batman. Damn it, the skull-themed villain from Myrogue's gallery got away. Where could he be hiding now? The villain's hideout. Steam users. Epic Games. Tomb Raider. I hate you but thanks. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. F Metaverse. Can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it up a bit so it doesn't look obvious you copied. Okay. Me tries to do something important on my computer. My cat. Me making peace with the fact that my winter body is just my body. When you wake up from a nap and sit there trying to figure out what day it is. When you realize that the 2-week quarantine is actually 2 years, so that was a reffing lie. When a midget couple asks if you can take a picture of them. 8-year-olds when they bring in all the groceries in one go. He ran and hid, he tried his best but a loud fart gives away suspect's hiding spot leads to arrest. Greetings peasants, how goes there? By the Pope. What if I told you the Matrix was about a man stuck in an endless Zoom meeting? Teacher, you can't hear images. Me gives my cat shelter, food and love. My cat. When you messed up a calculus so bad but ended up with the right answer. Me learning to speak English. Life to live, to be live, to be alive. Cats or dogs? Cat 50%, dog 50%, perfectly balanced. Older people, don't stare at people, it's rude. Also them when they see a blue-haired trans person. Hey, look at me. B. Seeing people much younger than you be much better than you at the things you love. Remembering it's not a competition and that it's never too late to work on yourself. At a press conference last week, Nikola Tesla has assured the public that he has not invented a time machine, stating these were merely false rumors spread after his death. Hey babe, what you doing? Just eating my pillow lol. Why isn't he responding? Sitcom. Plays laugh track. Me. We're funny. Computer. Save this image as .png. Me. Yeah. When you finish off but you have no tissues. This post right here, officer. This week on House Hunters. Husband, $1,200 stimulus check. Wife, $1,200 stimulus check. Budget, $3.69 million. We are closed due to Alex walking out. We apologize for the inconvenience. Racetrack team, I guess one person can make a difference. It's Monday bees. Wow, this woman stood up to gender norms by naming her son people named Richard. Finally a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. Best part of this man's job is that no one can leave a negative review because they are all dead. Guys who finish on a egg. Guys who use the tissue. Guys who finish on their bellies. You quit your torn addiction because it's unhealthy. I quit my torn addiction because there is no time for sin and vice in an Amish paradise. We are not same. Only real homies know this cinematic masterpiece. Wow, this woman stood up to gender norms by naming her son Trade offer. I receive 5 seconds of fame and attention. You receive endless bullying throughout your entire childhood. 10-year-old me after seeing 3 homeless guys giving each other the vaccine. I'm so proud of this community. Was removed from Harambe the gorilla after he died so that he could become a father. The sacred teacher. The test isn't hard. The test. Who will you give your seat to? Kylie 26. Kylie 26. Daniel. The cooler Daniel. The 4 horsemen of immune to cancel culture. Wow, this woman stood up to gender norms by naming her son in a meeting Mike Arslan. Russia. Invasion of Stan. After his crimes were discovered, the serial killer Marcel Pichot grew a beard and joined the police using the alias Captain Valerie. Valerie was assigned to find Marcel Pichot until someone recognized him months later. Well, of course I know him. He's me. World's laziest person. World's laziest person competition. Laziness. When a passing mosquito decides not to bite a vampire, consider this a professional courtesy. Me searching for a very specific question on Google. Some random dude who asked the same question online 5 years ago. How to prank any An album made entirely of endangered bird sounds beat Taylor Swift on a top 50 chart. Taylor Swift, bird sounds. It comes from bats. Tons of people die. Everyone accepts the vaccine and even fights for it. Bullsh. The Rock. The Walk. There should be more blackie girls. We could call them knee. Hollywood directors adding a Rex scene to a movie that doesn't need it. Dwayne Johnson when the jungles were discovered. I guess my point is, SpongeBob was 3-dimensional so his pants were a cube. Doodlebob was 2-dimensional so he actually had the square pants. Meeting a 6-year-old. Born in 2016. Me. I love you guys. My family friend's crush. You'll get no sympathy from me. You want sympathy, look in the dictionary between she and this. Watch a new movie I have never seen before. Watch Cars for the 248th time. 10-year-old me. Jim be like. Day 0. Day 1. Day 2. Michael Orchard, a heroic man, broke into his neighbor's burning home and rescued their dog. He later found out that the house fire was actually not real but was just a hallucination from the he was consuming. Hold up. United States of America National Anthem. National Anthem of USSR. I love democracy. Humans. Evolved lungs live on land. Fish. Evolved gills live in water. Meanwhile whales. Twitter. Reply if there's a better app. I don't give a ref cause Twitter is not a real place. Taco Bell is now selling wings. New study shows significant decline in squirrel populations. When you realize that gravity is always trying to pull your pants off. Effing B. Finns being the largest ethnic minority in Sweden. Swedes being the largest ethnic minority in Finland. When you're racing your sibling to the car for the front seat and your mom hasn't unlocked the door yet. Let me in. Let me in. When you ask for your own charger back and she says what percentage are you at? Careful now girl. I enjoy you but be careful. TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. How you think your voice sounds. Your voice in a recording. Your voice in North Korea. My child will not recognize strange shapes in a regular room. I dispense wisdom. What is your wisdom? No fandom or community is truly toxic. The toxic people are just more vocal than the sensible people. That's a good wisdom. The guy who killed. Why the F do you look like me? When you look in the mirror and see an uglier version of your parent. Keeping a gun by the door so I can protect myself from burglars. The burglar breaks in and is now armed. Man steals $122 million from Facebook and Google by simply sending them random bills which they paid. Is it possible to learn this power? Maybe 2022 will be the year LeBron James makes it past the first page of his book. Hey, did you hear that Betty White passed away? So unfortunate. She lived a long and fulfilling life and will be remembered. Hey, did you hear about Bob Saget? Bank, here's a big loan. Me, goes and blows it on fun stuff. Bank, time to pay it back. Me, I don't have to pay you back if I commit suicide. Me at airport security hoping that I didn't accidentally pack an atomic in my bag. Girls looking at me after they had 19 and lost their taste. F zodiac signs. How do you organize your Minecraft chests? You're living in an ancient civilization with no astronomy knowledge. The moon turns red. The sun turns black. When you ask your wife if you can buy her Xbox Series X and she says over my dead body and you realize what has to be done. Literally every mobile game from 4 years ago that wasn't play to win, made with Unity. Teacher, why are you laughing? Me, nothing, my brain, Mr. Bean. I gave birth to you, did I ask to be born? Jokes aren't my favorite, but they are a solid number 2. People who don't know, people who know. Attention customers, the store will be closing in 10 minutes, retail workers. When she asks you if she looks fat and you reply no and it's auto-corrected to moo, chuckles, I'm in danger. People who bought Beanie Babies 30 years ago watching kids buying NFTs. Tries to fill the void in my heart with food. There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no woman that named her son
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.